Sure. Yeah. Yes.
I shoved a whole jar of curry up my ass, and it feels really, really good.
I knew that. I knew that would happen when I saw the number. It had 3 6s in the number, so I should have known. Sorry about that, everybody. I dropped my headphones. My wireless iPod came out. Just my other iPod came out of my wireless. Hello, caller. You're live on the program. Welcome to the Arc. You're live with Richard on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3.
Hi, this is Isaac, and
Hi, Isaac.
I really don't like how these. Hi, I really don't like how these joke callers are just harassing you, man. You're trying to do a great show, and they're just spitting all over you.
It's sad. It's really quite sad that this is their opportunity to better themselves. That I can better them, and instead they use my time, and our time to do prank.
Yeah, the prank is just uncalled for, malicious, and terrible.
And it's hurtful. It's hurtful. Like, I mean, it doesn't hurt me because it doesn't hurt me, but for somebody else, it's hurtful. Yeah. Well, thank you for your encouragement. Can I help you? Did you have anything else I could offer you advice with, or are you just offering me support?
Support, and I have a question.
Oh, of course. You're supporting me. I could support you.
All right. Do you have Battletoads?
Hello, caller. You're live on the program. We have 15 minutes left. We're cramming as many calls as we can. So, what could I help you with, caller?
This is I'm calling from Middle East.
Okay.
I am yes. I have studied the Neon Bible since like 8 years ago, and I'm a huge fan of your work. And I have a PhD in the Abrahamic religions.
You have a PhD in what?
Abrahamic religions.
Okay, that's
Christianity and Judaism and Islam.
That's super interesting. I've never heard of that. That's super cool.
I'm very I was trying to call you since 3 weeks, and I'm very, very happy. It's so hard to call from the Middle East.
Well, you've made it. You've made it here. We're happy to have
Finally,
you.
and I wish. Yes, unfortunately, I tried to buy the Siemens shirt, but the problem is like the website doesn't accept Arab dinars, which is so hard to convert right now.
Oh, yeah. Right now, we're only accepting, I think, Canadian dollars, American dollars, and yuan. So those are the only currencies that we're currently supporting. But we're looking to expand. We're looking to expand.
Yes, I'm wishing to. And I have another question. Since I live in Middle East, does like the Ark gonna be passing by the Middle East, or like we should come to like your location, or what is gonna be?
Well, the Ark is currently being constructed. What's going to happen is you're going to have to come to the Ark. We're building it in Montclair, California, in Oakland. Very shortly, there's going to be a. You know how when you go to see a film, you go to watch, say, a movie at IMAX, and you choose the seat that you're going to sit in? Well, you're going to be able to pre-book your space on the Ark to reserve it for yourself and ensure your path into heaven. That's what we're offering. That's what I'm offering to you. But you will have to come to Montclair, and there's not much time. There's not much time left. God has given us the warning. I believe that there's only 120 days, less than 120 days. So you should make these preparations now.
Of course, I'm gonna do it. One last thing, I don't want to take much of your time.
Sure.
I want to tell this Jokest callers to stop, because literally they don't know how much work you're doing. You have been tutored by Father Leping.
Mm-hmm.
You have been done such amazing work with the Neon Bible. Like, everyone know about your work, but the problem is these Jokest callers must stop. with the F sharp, especially like what they say the F sharp is so. I don't understand why.
I couldn't say it any better than that. I think it's ignorance in some cases. They just don't know. In other cases, I think they're just not. They're not people worth saving, and that sometimes that's hard to say, but that's what I believe in my heart. So God will judge them.
Yes.
But thank you for your
God
support.
bless you. Thank you too.
Thank you. Amen.
Amen.
Wow. You see, calls like that, that's what makes it worthwhile. It's the calls like that. Somebody who recognizes the work that we do and some of the stuff that we've been doing here and appreciates the hard work that we've put in. We're building an ark. It's going to be ready. But we're going to take this next call. We only have a few minutes left. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program.
Hi, Richard. How's it going?
Doing fantastic. How are you doing today?
Not too bad. I just discovered your program or your show here, and kind of confused. What is the Neon Bible?
Okay, well, you're familiar with the Bible, like the King James Bible?
I am.
Okay, well, that Bible was written a very, I'll try and explain it to you in a way that you can understand. That Bible is Hello, caller. You're live on the program. Welcome to the Ark. You're speaking with Richard on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. Go ahead, caller. Okay. We're going to go to east of the Rockies. Hello, caller. You're live on the program. Welcome to the Ark. The name's Richard. Don't wear it out. I'm just kidding.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, doing very well. It's to talk to you. I guess I just want to talk to you about a little issue that I'm having. A little bit personal. I don't know if that's okay.
Well, just so you know that we are broadcasting live on Montclair C-SPAN, so people tuning in at home on their sets are also tuning in as well. So just maybe just don't use your last name.
Okay. That's fine. So the issue is I'm really trying to work on myself as a Christian male. I'm trying to, harden myself.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife is making that a little bit difficult for me.
Oh, how so?
Putting me down all the time, and my confidence just down the drain. She's always calling me names, telling me I can't do anything, and it's making me really, my confidence is it's not even there anymore. It's non-existent.
And that could happen. That's negativity can do that to you. It can pull you down.
Yeah, it seems to be what's going on, and so I guess the issue is I just can't get hard when I'm with my wife, and I'm looking for your support, with that issue. Do you have any suggestions on? I'm with her, and sorry, what were you gonna say?
Well, I just start slow. Just start very slow. Usually, there's a lot of pressure to perform in situations like that, but I think that you guys need to just move very slowly. Like hand holding. I know that's a thing that works, and there's certain types of rubbing that create like a sensation that feels good. There's I don't really need to. I can't get into too much details, but what else can I say? Start slow. Take the pressure off. Maybe, go for a walk. Just simple things like that.
Take her out in public, that kind of thing.
I'm sorry?
Like take her out in public and try to get hard that way? Okay.
Yeah, you can do things like that. You have to be careful with these types of things as well, because I'm assuming that you're trying to conceive. That's the whole purpose of.
Oh, Richard, no. We are absolutely not. think you're getting the wrong idea here. Absolutely not. I'm sorry, but
Okay, well, that's a bit of an issue there. Sexual intercourse should only be for the purpose of conceiving and having children. To engage in.
We're not talking about that at all. We're not talking about intercourse at all here.
Maybe I don't understand then, caller.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to harden myself as an individual. I'm tougher and able to deal with, the struggles that she puts me through.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Richard.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Oh, that was really awkward. I was telling you about. Oh,
right.
Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That advice that I gave is still very good advice. But in this case, you're talking about getting your self-confidence back and your strength and hardening yourself.
Yes, myself as a person, not my penis.
I just was looking at I crossed my legs there, and when I was changing how I was sitting, and I accidentally I crunched my legs a little, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah,
you said that.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I have the perfect thing for this. I'm not sure if you're familiar with some of my more recent work, but there's a book. Maybe if somebody could put a link on, can you put a link on the bottom, Chad, or on the internet? I've just recently authored a book called Intermittent Fisting. It's combining some of the teachings that I've learned in my MMA training with my spirituality and my faith. It's combining those two disciplines to achieve a new strength, a newfound strength within yourself. There it is. There's the link right there. You might want to check that out. It's available on hardcover. Fisting. That's right. Okay. It's called Intermittent Fisting.
I think my wife was talking about the fisting the other night, so I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, check into this. There's a section on it's a very physical approach, right? Like it's going to teach you about the basics of fisting. How to position your fingers, how you layer them up like a cake, how to use your knuckles, and there's a chapter on fullness. There's a chapter on aftercare. I would recommend starting there and finish that book, practice some of those methodologies, and call back and let us know how hard you are.
Okay, so you recommend I fist my wife, and then maybe that's the answer to our problems?
Hello, caller. You're live on the program.
Hello, Richard. How are you tonight?
Well, I got to be honest. I'm a little frustrated with some of the calls I've been getting, but I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I have been having an absolutely blessed and glorious weekend, and I would like to bring some positivity into this stream for all the pranksters who could really use some enlightening, and I'd like to share my top Bible verse with you.
Oh, that'd be fun. I think we need it. I think we need it right now. There's a whole lot of prank being made, and I'm not appreciating any of it. And I don't think anyone at home is either.
I am disgusted with the prank. I agree. And it is a quick Bible verse. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but shall have a long dangly foreskin.
Hello, caller. You're live on the program.
Hi, Richard. It's so nice to talk to you.
Oh, it's glad to have you on the show. Things are off to a little bumpy start, but I have a good feeling about this call, and things are about to turn around.
Oh, definitely. I've tried talking to you for so long now. I'm so happy I got through.
You got me. I'm all yours.
Well, okay. So, Richard,
mm-hmm.
You're a stupid bitch.
Hello, caller. You're live. You're live on the program.
Richard, I am so tired of all these prank calls.
It's sickening. It's disgusting.
It really is, you know.
What I don't understand is that we have everybody here gathering together, trying to help each other.
Huh?
You know how to encourage each other to do more, how to be our better selves, how to care for each other. And this is what people use their minute for. It's disgusting.
It really is. It really is. Well, I was actually calling. Fuck Veggie Truck and fuck you, Richard. I fucking.
Well, how am I supposed to keep taking? It's just nonstop. It's over and over. It's screen the calls. Screen the calls. You said that we should fill this spot in. We should fill in. I said we needed Casey. We need somebody screening these calls. Because this is... Well, it's getting on the... They're going on the air, Chad.
Oh. Chad's dead. Chad is... Oh.
That's going on the air, Chad. I don't know. Well, put up the screen.
Hello?
Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hi. This
Hello.
is Isaac, and I have like.
Hello, caller. Hi. Hello. You're live. You're live on the Ark. This is Richard Burnish. You're on the Ark.
Oh, okay. Can we do a prayer?
Sure. Would you like to lead us, or would you looking to me to lead?
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
I'd love to lead you.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's bow our heads. Let's do it.
Okay.
Nigger.
Hi, I'm Gray Russell with Montclair's Office of Environmental Affairs. Every April, we all celebrate Earth Day, although Montclair residents know that every day is Earth Day. One of the most popular events that we host each year is our recycling and paper shredding event, the Montclair Shred Fest. This year, the peace of mind from seeing their private...
Check. Hello? Check. I think it's on. Hello?
Hello, Pastor Richard. This is Pastor Sis.
Okay, hello to a fellow
Yes, this is Pastor Sis. I was just calling because I was watching CNN last night. You know that channel, right? The Christian News Network?
I'm not familiar with it, but go on.
Okay. Well, I was watching it, and they were talking about this game called Animal Crossing. It's basically a game where you have an island and you build a city. And I actually saw my son. He was playing this. But I caught him naming his city the N-word. What do I do about this?
Well, I think you need to have a conversation with him. You need to tell him that that type of behavior is simply unacceptable. You have to let him know that for his actions, for him choosing to committing mortal sin like that, has direct consequences. That he may, and if he continues that path, and if he doesn't seek forgiveness, then he will go to hell, and that should be enough to scare him straight. But more importantly is I really think that you need to be taking the video game system out of the house, okay? Because most people that play, well, I'm saying most, I'd say most gamers, all gamers, generally tend to be violent, aggressive people that like to hurt others and do all types of horrible things that you see in the news. Like quite often, that links back to gaming. It is a gateway to worse things. So I would also recommend getting the console out of the house and getting him involved in his community, in his church.
Yes, I completely agree with that statement. However, I actually use it from time to time too. And all I want to do is gouge my eyes out every time I see those animals in that game.
Yeah, I think you should consider getting rid of the system and focusing on the family.
Mhm. Well, I completely agree with that advice. So
But you need to act on it. You need to act on it today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Okay, that's your problem. You need to make a vow of faith today. And you might also need to donate, because if you want God to look the other way for some of the things that maybe your son has been doing, you might have to, you might have to donate. You need to take action. Without action, your prayers are just words. Okay. So you need to give back of some of the gifts that God has given to you. You have to pay it forward and give it back. So you can donate to the show.
Oh, well, I did notice that you had a Nintendo GameCube as you were playing on your Tinder. So why haven't you gotten rid of yours?
No, that wasn't. That's not true. I don't play video games. That's not.
My eyes are probably just deceiving me. Like I said, I've been
But because my advice isn't free. You need to remember that. Like this is all of this cost. This is this suit here. This hat. This is a $500 hat. This pocket watch. This gold. This pocket watch here. This all costs money. So, and we don't receive stimulus checks. So. We need.
I know that for a fact, Richard. I am also a pastor. Like I said, I'm Pastor Sis.
Well, this is a $500.
When I receive my stimulus check from the donations that I'm asking for, it's going straight to you, Richard. I swear by God.
Thank you, and that's how it's done. Thank you. But no, I just want to be clear to everybody watching at home. We do not encourage the use of video games. That is a gateway to violence. Is a gateway to aggression. Do not be tempted by that. These are. It's not. When the day comes. The day that I'm talking. When that day comes, is that where you want to be? Where you're when you meet your maker, you're selecting a town of animals. No. Think about it. Don't be stupid. Hello, caller. You're live on the program. Welcome to the show.
Richard, I have something important to tell you.
Oh, sure. What can I help you with?
Tonight, finally feeling free and it feels so right. Oh, time to do the things I like. Gonna see a princess, everything's alright. Oh, no job but an answer.
You know what? I'm not gonna. That doesn't upset me. That had a good beat. It had a good vibe. I was feeling that. So that's not even upsetting me. So we just lost the button. Hello, caller. You're live on the program. Welcome to.
Hi, Richard.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Well, I'm up. I've been through the ringer today, caller. We stepped in to. There was an accident with the network today. The mobile veggie truck had an incident. We had to fill the slot, and since then it's been nonstop prank.
I'm sorry,
I'm
Richard.
trying to do.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Well, thank you. It's very challenging. I'm trying to reach these people. We're trying to save lives here, and then people using it for prank, using it to call
Richard,
up and do prank.
Yeah, you reached me years ago, Richard. I've been waiting for the return of the show for that whole time. You've been so influential, and in your absence, you've certainly been missed, and we're so glad you're back.
Oh, thank you so much. It's good to be back. I took some time away to kind of fortify myself and prepare myself for what was ahead. I knew this was coming.
Yeah.
I knew that we would be
you're
here.
You're looking really hard, Richard.
See, this is MMA training. You see, the old Richard looked like a bag of milk. But I'm hard now. I've been training and I've been working out. You don't want to enter the CM into the ring with me anymore.
No. Well, Richard, it's funny that you're hard right now. My life has been thrown into a bit of disarray, and I feel soft. My story is that I've been married to a lovely woman for, God, it's been 20 years, Richard, and recently things have been tough. Things have been difficult. I've started to feel an urge to stray, Richard, and I fear that the world has made me weak and soft.
Yeah.
But the issue is that I feel like my wife has gone soft too. She just had a kid, and we just had a kid, and her cravings during pregnancy were primarily Ho-Hos and Funyuns, and now that she's had the child, those cravings have not changed, and she's ballooned up to like 215 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And I wish to lead a healthy lifestyle. I want her to lead a healthy lifestyle too. But I have the little mini me has his desires too, and we are married, and I feel like we should have a fulfilling sexual life. But when she looks like the Michelin Man with a sweater vest on, I can't. I simply cannot, get hard. And I work. Richard, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. I was looking at I crossed. I'm okay. I'm all right.
Okay, good, Richard. Yeah. So I mean, when she looks like Gene Simmons in his 70s, I can't make it happen. And I work in finance, and there's a lot of very, very beautiful women working in the same facility. I'm in my 50s, and I've taken care of myself. Emotionally, I may be soft, but physically, I am very hard, and I have the opportunity to branch out, and I've felt more and more desire to do that. So I want to come to you because you have changed my life more than once, and I want your insight onto what I should do. How do I make myself hard and make my wife less soft?
Yeah, that sounds like a very difficult situation. Well, open up with communication. You mentioned before that she resembled, you said, the Michigan Man. I've not seen that movie.
The Michelin Man. Do you drive a car, Richard? Richard, you drive a car, yes?
Oh, sorry. I just.
Sorry, do you have a cough too, Richard?
Hold on. Excuse me, caller.
I have a cough too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, excuse me, caller. Just give me 1 second.
I'm
So
Richard, I can't keep my emotions in.
It's okay.
I can't keep
I'm
my
upset.
emotions
I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it. Okay, let's. It's a serious issue.
Anyway.
You would probably. Okay,
Yeah.
I was laughing about something earlier. There's a joke that I thought about before, and I thought about it now. It was an appropriate time to think about it. It was a joke about. It was a joke about something else, not this. I definitely wasn't laughing at this. No, you were saying.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just so everybody at home understands that I'm not think that they're not laughing. I'm not laughing at your wife. I wouldn't do that.
Richard,
I would never do that.
You have earned enough brownie points with me that even if you were laughing at me, it'd be fine.
No, I'm definitely. I would never do that. So to circle back to your comments, you mentioned that you have to fill in the blanks here.
Yeah. Well, as I mentioned, my wife's pregnancy cravings involved Ho-Hos and Funyuns, and that never changed after the baby. I fear for my baby's safety. I'm worried the baby might be addicted to Ho-Hos and Funyuns, and the baby will also be soft. I don't know, but I'm not sexually attracted to my wife. And
well, you mentioned before that she looks like the Michigan Man. Now I don't watch a lot of. I don't watch a lot of movies, so I'm not really familiar with the Michigan Man. Maybe you could tell me a little bit more about the plot of that one.
Oh, Richard, do you drive a car?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I have a. We have I have a few recreational vehicles, the Ferraris and but we also have some more conventional things. Yeah.
I drive a Kia Sportage, and I hate it.
What's wrong with your Sportage?
Oh, I think my wife damaged the suspension a little bit, but that's another story. Rich.
I had a friend.
Richard,
I had my friend Mickey. There's a friend of mine of the show. His name was Mickey. He also had a similar suspension problem with his vehicle. He used to often have to rotate the suspension in his vehicles quite often. He used to make this joke, and it was very inappropriate. He'd say that when when Mickey drove his car past the border, he'd say he'd have to declare his wife as freight, which we never thought that was I never thought that was a very funny joke, but he used to say that all the time. So. But I'm familiar. I can understand.
Yeah.
Well,
anyway.
Listen, have you spoke to her about it? Have you talked to her about it? Have you said, like, honey, I'm finding myself less attracted to you physically? Reference maybe that movie that you were talking about, The Michigan Man. Tell her about maybe she could watch it with you and see a little bit more what you're talking about.
Richard, do you still use Christ Plug? Because I think you can plug it's Michelin, not Michigan, and I think you can plug that into the Christ plugs. You might be able to find the Michelin Man is a mascot who he looks like 15 white tires of different shapes that form a human being. That's what my wife looks like, I might tell her to watch a Michelin commercial, or maybe just look in a mirror. I don't know which one would be more impactful, but my main concern, Richard,
a healthy lifestyle. A healthy lifestyle is also something that could help color. Like, I mean, there's exercise. Like, I mean, like maybe if you got her a little bit more active, I encouraged her to be a little more active in the community and going out to like bake sales and doing things like that, like getting involved in things like Veggie Mobile Truck, just to kind of get her doing a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like that's just one, like for example, there's this program that we have in the Montclair Township called Veggie Mobile Truck. Have you heard of it?
Okay. No, I haven't. Tell me about
well, it's mainly run by a collection of housewives who they ride around in this truck, the Veggie Mobile Truck, and Kenneth is the driver. And what they do is they stop off at different schools and they get kids excited about vegetables. They get them excited about carrots, and they get them excited about things like, I don't know because I don't go on the trip, but things like pumpkins and other things like that.
Right. The issue is, go ahead.
Go ahead, caller.
Well, my wife likes to make, she likes vegetables, but she only deep fries them, and I feel like that's counterproductive. Do you cook the vegetables at the truck to where she can't baste them in avocado oil?
No, there's none of that. All of the veggies are served raw. It's a raw vegetable thing. So she would be free from that. I mean, these are just ideas. Like, this is just ideas of things that are going on in my town. I'm not too sure but there's programs like this elsewhere. Like, maybe she would like something like Veggie Mobile Truck. It might be a fun thing.
Yeah.
But I would encourage her.
I'll have to
be open with her. But in the end, raw is best. You know what I mean? When it comes to veggies and things like, you always raw doing them raw is always best.
Yeah. Yeah. Me and my wife used to do it raw, and now it's just, I feel like we're cooked, We don't do it raw anymore.
Well, that's my advice for you, caller. I mean, call back. Okay. I really want to, and I'll check out that film you were talking about. I'll check out that film that you were talking about.
Okay.
Later.
Okay, Richard.
It sounded really cool. The Michigan Man.
Okay.
All right. God bless. Wow. You see. Now, I just want to clear up to everybody who thinks that I was laughing at this caller and his wife's condition. That is 100% not the case. There's nothing funny about obesity. There's nothing funny about being morbidly obese, or in fact, gluttony is it's in the Bible. That is a sin, and I just want to make it clear that my position on gluttony is that I am against it and that it is bad. But I would never laugh at a man who is having troubles. So, again, veggies, if you're doing them, do them raw. Hello, caller. You're live on the program. Welcome to the Montclair Public Access TOS TV3, The Arc. I'm your host, Richard Burnish, and we only have a few minutes left, so let's get to your problem. What can I help you with?
Hi. Hello, Richard.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing, I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. We had a bit of a dip there. We were getting a lot of callers doing prank.
A lot of prank.
Yeah, there's a lot of prank going on, but we've seemed to have sorted that out, and now we're laughing and learning together. And I learned about a new film. Like, I never heard of this film, but there's a film called The Michigan Man, which I'm heard I should check out.
It's pretty good. I saw it in theaters last year. I think you should watch it.
See, it totally missed me. I didn't even know. I never even heard of The Michigan Man.
Yeah, it's great. It's about this guy, or you don't want to hear about it. You're gonna watch it. I'll get on.
Yeah, don't tell me. Don't share it. Don't spoil it.
Yeah, I won't spoil. But I have a problem.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, recently, I purchased Animal Crossing, and I wasn't aware that it was bad or gateway or something that I shouldn't do, and now I'm scared for my soul.
Well, and you should be. And you really should be. Like, on the surface, like, no matter, they do the art on these things like it's like it isn't a dangerous thing. If you can imagine, like, a carton of cigarettes, right? Like, the picture on them, or the colors are very happy, and everybody, you see what they put the picture of what really happens on the front of it. Now we're trying to get that happening with video games. That's where some of the donation money that we receive goes to. We need to put some of the like how video games ripples and affects people's lives. Putting images of shootings and things like that gamers are responsible for, because it seems like fun in games, but it isn't. Like, gaming breeds violent people. They do violent things and they hurt each other. So no matter how pretty the graphics look, the message it's all just it's all trickery. It's all trickery. So you need
No.
it is. It really is.
Oh, Richard, what do I do? Do I?
You stop. You say you stop. You take it to the store and you say, I don't want this, and you don't go and you don't participate in this type of thing because it's supporting violence.
I haven't played it yet. Am I still safe?
You know what they are? They're murder simulators. Really, that's what a video game is. It's a murder simulator.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I don't know what I was thinking.
It's okay. Well, everybody has a moment of weakness. Now you know. Take this, apply it to your life, and again, donate back to the show to show your appreciation. Because I am, my time isn't free. So
Nigger.
Oh. Am I on? Okay. Well, I appear to be during a commercial, so there's not much I can say. Hi, Morgan. Shout out to Ken. He can't be here. Well, I think he is here actually in the chat, but so of course I get him while Richard isn't actually here.
Hello, caller. You're live on the. Hello. Sorry about that, caller. We had the lines were. Hello, hi, welcome to the program.
Hey.
You're live on the show.
Hey, Richard. Hi. Just know you're short on time tonight, so I just wanted to say about your book, Intermittent Fasting.
I'm sorry?
I know you're short on time, so I just wanted to say my words about your book, Intermittent Fasting.
Oh, on my book. Sorry. Yeah, I'm detecting a bit of an accent. I wish you. I guess I should probably wish you a happy St. Patty's Day. Yeah, because you have an. Yeah. Well, let's hear a little bit more. Yeah. Let's tell me.
Well, I bought 15 copies of your book.
15 copies.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of copies. What are you doing with 15? Like, are you sharing them with your family, or are they all for you? What's the skinny?
Yeah, I've been sharing them with my friends and my family. I've been getting hard with my wife, my kids, my boyfriend, my parents, my grandma, my friends. Your intricately detailed stories of your historical CMMA sessions. Ooh. Even how to go at fisting each other.
Did you say your kids, your wife, and her boyfriend?
No. My friend.
Oh, your friend. Sorry, I thought you said that your wife had a boyfriend, because we had a call about this before, and I didn't know about this practice, but there's this practice where a man will have the man and woman and their wife, but then there's often they will involve another person. Like, it's super strange, and I'm still learning a little bit more about this, where the man he'll watch them have intercourse, and for a minute I thought that's what you were talking about. It's some sort of alternative lifestyle. I'm glad that you're not doing it. I don't know a lot about this, but we're learning about it.
Yeah, that just sounds disgusting.
It really is.
That's all I can say about it.
And that's why I'm modernizing the old Bible to talk about these types of things. That when you're asking yourself, should my wife have a boyfriend, and should I watch them fornicate? No one should be doing that.
Yeah.
Nobody. That's not a godly way. That's not living in God's grace.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I'm glad. Sorry, I thought that you had said that, so I was going to correct you, but maybe I just misheard you.
Yeah, I would never do such a thing. But yeah,
well, I'm glad that the book is changing your life, and I'm glad that it's it's improving with your self-esteem, and it's helping your kids get hard, and that's all great. That's all great news to hear. That's what it was for.
The aftercare.
That's
the aftercare, especially. The kids can get especially sore after a good fisting session. So.
Well, their hands, they're soft, right? And like when you're fisting the heavy bag or you're fisting the speed bag, it could be a little bit rough on your hands, right? So you need to remember to take time for aftercare. That's an important part of the steps, a part of the procedure.
Yeah, it's helpful for the adults as well.
It really is. It is. Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing that little bit of the tidbit. I hope this encourages everybody at home to pick up a copy, or 15. Every dollar from the book goes to create what we're seeing here. This pays for this vest. I mean, this is a very expensive vest. This is a very expensive hat. All of these things cost money. Okay, if you want the miracles that are that are in the Neon Bible, you're going to have to pay for them. Nothing's free. Nothing's free anymore. Hello, caller. You're live on the program. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Richard, I think I know why the veggie truck shut down. I heard about it.
Oh, yeah. I don't have full information on this, exactly what happened yet, but something with Kenneth, the driver, I'm not entirely sure. Did you have some insight on this? I'm sorry?
Yeah, I saw the ad. I saw an ad because I watched Montclair, the public access, and I saw an ad about it, so I thought I'd go down and check it out. Well, they were fucking each other with cucumbers and zucchinis, Richard. Fucking Richard.
Disgusting. Hello, caller. I'm sorry for the language of that last call. I thought that was perhaps the police officer giving us an update on the veggie mobile truck, but that was just somebody doing prank. You're live on the program. Welcome to the show.
That's okay. I'm really sorry about all these inappropriate calls.
There's a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah. I was just wondering if I could get some advice. I'm having a bit of a struggle with my foster children.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. Sure, let's hear a little more about this.
Yeah, well, so we're a new family. And they came with they were delivered to my house with a new with their favorite movie. And I can't seem to get them away from it. They sort of they kind of live this movie every day. I don't know if you're familiar with Riding the Bus with My Sister, the Rosie O'Donnell movie.
No, I'm not familiar with that one. No. What's the problem with them? Is it a problem with the film, or what's the problem?
I believe it's giving them bad. It's teaching them inappropriate behavior. They've been staying on the city transits all day with silly green hats, berating the passengers and the drivers of the bus.
Oh, that sounds terrible. That's the type of thing that they do in this film?
I believe so. I haven't watched it myself. They usually just take the portable DVD player and lock themselves in the bathroom.
Yeah. Wow. So how old are they? How old are your foster kids?
16. Yeah.
Oh, they're both 16?
Yeah.
Sorry, you didn't say how many are. There's 2 or 3?
There's 4 16-year-olds.
4 16-year-olds. Oh, that sounds like a crazy household.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, the thing that you need to remember here is that you're in control, right? You're the adult. You're the one who makes the rules. This is your house. So if they want to live under, your roof, then you have to kind of express to them very clearly that they have to obey your rules, and you obey. I said obey instead of obey. You obey God's rules, and you see it's kind of like a waterfall. When you see God, then it goes down to Dad, and then it goes down to his 4 16-year-olds. So you have to explain to them that hierarchy, that you're just in between. Like, God is really setting the rules. You're the one who's enforcing God's rules, and rules, and they're the ones who have to abide by them. So maybe have you tried taking away the portable VHS player?
Yeah, I mean, I take away you can try to take away the movie, but you can't take it out of them. They live and breathe everything that this film stands for. Apparently, according to them, they exhibit a lot of strange behavior, and they claim that it's all things that the movie has taught them, that Rosie O'Donnell has taught them.
Yeah.
A very specific diet. They live off of hot dogs. Apparently, there's a moment where Rosie O'Donnell tells the bus driver that she really likes hot dogs.
Okay. That sounds very strange. That's like you can't just eat hot dogs.
Yeah, sometimes they tape the cardboard roll in the middle of a toilet paper the toilet paper cardboard roll, and they tape that over their mouth, and they just trump around the house saying, "I like hot dogs! I like hot dogs! I like hot dogs! Spaghetti in a can!"
Okay. That's a joke. You see, and that's the problem with these types of callers. They call up and then they pull on my heartstrings. They sound like they've got like a real problem. That they need help, that they need to be saved. I actually believe that man had a problem with his 4 foster children. 4 of them, all 16 years old. I was thinking of them in that instance and what they needed and how I could have helped them or helped him or helped his family. And instead he uses it for that. He uses his time and my time and all of your time for a joke, to call and do a prank, to make a prank. I really regret this show today. You know what? This time chunk that is normally for the Veggie mobile truck, this isn't for us. Because the callers in this period have all just been a bunch of unemployed losers calling into the show, threatening me, using racisms and all these other types of things.
Fast-breaking developments in the coronavirus emergency in the U.S. and around the world. The number of cases soaring just today. More than 24,000 now nationwide. New Jersey today becoming the 6th state to close all non-essential businesses, joining
As of midnight, the land border between Canada and the U.S. closed to all non-essential travel. The move by the Canadian and American governments is meant to help curtail the spread of
Hi, I'm Gray Russell with Montclair's Office of Environmental Affairs. Every April, we all celebrate Earth Day, although Montclair residents know that every day is Earth Day. One of the most popular events that we host each year is our recycling and paper shredding event, the Montclair Shred Fest. This year, Montclair residents who are doing a little spring cleaning can also have the peace of mind from seeing their private confidential documents shredded right in front of their own eyes, while also saving money and boosting recycling at the Montclair Shred Fest. This year's event will be hosted on...
We want to find out some things about you. I understand that you have a very interesting background. So let's talk about you. Let's see. First off, let's go back to where you were born and when.
I was born in Boston, Massachusetts. You can still hear my accent. And it was November 9th, 1930.
1930, so...
So doing the math.
Okay,
yeah.
So that makes you
88. Yes.
Okay. Good age.
It's, as long as I can get up out of bed, stand up, and walk, it's a great age.
That's a number I want to see.
I hope you do. I hope you do.
So when did you come to Montclair? And what was that brought you here? Did you...
Hey, everybody. Well, it looks like we're just about out of time. We only have about 3 minutes left in the program. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and laughing with us and sharing stories and singing songs and celebrating worship. We learned some interesting things today. I learned about like that new movie that apparently has got a great storyline we need to check out called the Michelin. Michelin? The Man from Michigan. We learned a little bit about some of the different areas of the world and some of the challenges that they're facing. And we had a great time learning. So you know what? We're going to take one more call. Let's try and end it on a good note. One last call. This is going to be the one. Right here. Now, caller, you're a gift to the world. You're a gift to the world. This is the last call of the night. It's going to be all you. You're going to play us out. Go ahead, caller. Make it a good one.
Hello, Richard. This is Jalib from Dagestan. Hello.
Whoa, that's from where?
Here in southern Russia, Republic in southern Russia.
Wow.
You know Khabib Nurmagomedov. Khabib, you know. I know you love MMA.
Oh yes, yeah. Well, Christian MMA. I don't watch regular MMA, but
Richard, that's the thing. In Dagestan, we love MMA, but no, me in Dagestan, we Muslim. We are Muslim. We're Muslim people.
Okay.
And I was Muslim too. Until 2 weeks ago, I see your program. I go to your show, and I see you love feasting like we do. You love to feast.
Yes. Yes.
You love the feasting. We love feasting too. And Richard, I become Christian. I become Christian man.
That's fantastic news. That's great.
Richard, I buy your copy. I buy your feasting book. I buy your feasting book. And I buy and I give away on streets of Dagestan. I give away for free. I buy your book. I buy probably 50% of book you make, Richard.
Wow.
And I give it away. And no, but policeman, he come up to me. He says, "What are you doing?" I say, "I sell feast book. I sell feasting book." And he says,
"Yes.
You sell book about feasting?" I say, "No, this is Christian feasting book."
Yes.
Christian feasting.
Yeah, it's very different. It's not that at all.
He says, "What is this?" And I say, "This Christian man in America, he sell this book. He make me hard. Richard make me hard because he feast me. He feast me Christian way."
Exactly. Yes.
And he take out nightstick. He says, "No, we do Muslim feasting in Dagestan," and Richard, eat me.
That's disgusting. That's horrible.
It is terrible. We live in dictatorship here. Dictator. Какая-то ужас. I'm sorry, I forget to speak in English, but it is very hard life here because we cannot feast in way between two men. We are not hard Christian joke like in America. It's terrible.
You should be allowed. You should tell them that, like, you should be, like, that's disgusting. Well, you know what?
We don't have freedom of feasting like in America. It is disgusting.
Well, in here you could train in lots of different styles. If you want to train in like a
Teach me how to feast. Teach me how to feast like muscle American joke.
Okay, well, here's what you do. Are you working with like whether it's for a heavy bag or a speed bag? What you want to do?
You see Habib trained with bear from 6 years old. He feast bear. He feast bear as a young child.
Wow. See, that's a whole. I don't know much about that. That sounds like a very a different style. But like usually when I get started, you take your hand, you take your thumb,
Dagestan people,
and you
best
wrap
feaster in the world.
You wrap your fingers around your thumb like this. You see, so that way when you're fisting the bag, like this provides holding onto your thumb there, provides even extra strength, right? Because when that's not there, your hand can kind of give in like this, right? But with your thumb in there, that's like holding on to like something heavy, like a roll of quarters or something. So your fisting becomes even more intense, and that's the type of stuff that I teach and that we teach in Christian fisting is like you layer your fingers around your thumb. You think about it like a cake, like layers of a cake, right? You wrap them all around, and it's how to use your knuckles. Using your knuckles is another important thing that you need to do with Christian fisting. And I don't want to give away the whole book because you got to, everyone's going to have to kind of pay for it to learn about that. But that's how you get started.
Yes, thank you so much, Richard. Ogromное спасибо. Thank you very much from Dagestan. Maybe next time I feast policeman, but I tell you next.
Stay
time,
hard.
Okay?
Well, you stay hard and you keep practicing,
hard.
okay?
We're all hard here. I'm hard for you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
See, and that's what a great way to end the show. A call like that gets in, and then, I'm able to share advice. I'm able to teach. I'm able to make your lives better. You see, that's why I'm here, everybody. That's why I do this. I do this to make your life better. I do it to improve your life. I don't do this for me. This isn't about me. This is about taking your life, which is here, right? You're here, and I'm up here, right? And I'm reaching my hand down, and I'm lifting you up. So everybody, at home, I'm encouraging you. When this number's at the bottom of the screen, that is me extending my hand. I'm lowering my hand. Think about, visualize it like this. You're drowning in the water, right? And you're on your last breath. You're just like, your muscles are sore. You can't take any more. And you look up and you see a majestic, glowing light and a hand reaching down. You see, that's my hand. That's my hand reaching down and lifting you up to my level, okay? That's why I do this show. That's why the phone lines are open. It's not for me. None of this is for me. This is about you guys. This is about making you guys better. This is about lifting you up from where you are in life up to my level, okay? So, again, but the most important thing that you need to remember is I can only help you so much. At the end of the day, my words are only words. My prayers are only words. You need action, okay? You need to enter into a vow of faith. You need to enter into a covenant with God, okay? You need action. You can't see what is unseen. Okay? You can't see what is unseen. And if you want to see which is unseen, if you want to see the unseen, you have to let go of what is seen. See what I'm saying to you? You need to let go of what is seen to see the unseen. I'm talking about your money, okay? I'm talking about your money because your money is you. Your money is your blood. It's your sweat. It's your tears. It's your hard work. It's you waking up every morning on the freeway. Okay? That's what I'm asking for. You need to let go of that money and you need to send it to me. Okay? It's like when Jacob started. What did Jacob started? He had nothing. Jacob had nothing. Okay? But he would always give back. Everything that God gave him, he gave back to the church. And it grew. And it grew. And his fortune, and God's begun to move in him like a whirlwind. It started to lift him up. But he always gave back. He always took that action. Okay, so if you want to make a $200 donation, okay, then do it. Then do it. If you want to make a $500 donation, then I say do it. Do it today. Don't do it tomorrow. Okay? That's your problem, waiting till tomorrow. You got to do it today. Because we've changed lives here. Okay? We've got documented cases and evidence of people's lives forever changed. We've seen people with migraines don't have migraines anymore. We have people with low white blood cell count, super low blood cells, low white cells. We've seen them rise. Okay, we've seen midgets grow. Okay, we've seen arms and legs where growth cells have stopped. They've stopped, and we've seen them engage again. We've seen them grow. It's not fake. It's not fake. It's faith. Faith. This is faith. I'm not fake. So again, please remember to donate. That's the most important thing. That's the only takeaway here. Send me your money. We need it. I need it. Stimulus checks. Take the stimulus check challenge. I challenge you to send me all of your stimulus check. If that's what it takes. If that's what it takes to get you into faith, I'm going to do that for you. This has been Richard Burnish. Thank you. God bless. Stay safe. And donate. It's not fake. It's faith. This is faith. Faith.
To bring together all the souls around him in a time of great dismay and of spiritual decay. Richard created TMMA to gain the power of Christ in both his hands to unite his fellow man. He was soft when he was young, but now he sees. God will help you understand, so you need to be a man. Don't be weak, just be like God and have a plan. So step out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Think of Jesus, it's not hard, you're on the ark now. Only some souls will be saved, to the big user's dismay. Richard's come to save the day, so board the ark. Neon Bible is the truth, bringing Jesus to the youth. Even adults need some help to hear his call. The Old Testament is old, that's why that word is bold. It don't talk about a modern world at all. 10 Commandments were okay when they're written in their day, but in our crazy world we've lost our moral life. Old Bibles only tell of outdated paths to hell. Never says thou shalt not plow thy neighbor's wife. So step out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Think of Jesus, it's not hard, you're on the ark now. Only some souls will be saved, to the big user's dismay. Richard's come to save the day, so board the ark. Step out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Think of Jesus, it's not hard, you're on the ark now. Only some souls will be saved, to the big user's dismay. Richard's come to save the day, so board the ark. dry. Christ's plug is crashing, Firefox, and you look for an alibi. Weeping tears for the final beers you resisted while in your bed. Knowing Richard would say, no, not today. There's some dad's cream in the fridge instead. So step out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Think of Jesus, it's not hard. You're on the ark now. Only some souls will be saved, to the big user's dismay. Richard's come to save the day, so board the ark. Richard's come to save the day, so board the ark. Board the ark.
So many of you are eating your seed. Sow your seed. Don't eat your seed. Sow your seed. Don't eat your seed.